Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Bulls. Right now they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season. And, of course, there's the Hornets, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And when I look at Chicago, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Phillips in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, Green is out there with Bridges. Then it's Mark Williams. Then it's Curry. And it's Micic in at the shooting guard position. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. And the basket is good. And at this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen play-in teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run. And I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
And he knocks down the first one. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Both shots good from the stripe. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Now here's Williams. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Bridges. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Williams, a screen on Giddey. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Williams can't get it to go. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Just 5 on the clock. Curry outside. Back to Williams. And again, the Hornets missing. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Giddey. Curry with the steal. Here's Green. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Patrick Williams.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Micic. Charlotte no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 7. Now Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. Here's Phillips. Great look there, but off target. And so Green will bring it up for the Hornets. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Now, here's Vucevic. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. He kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And Bridges no good on that one. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Already one of the best passers in the NBA, Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play, but he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development. Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Green, the pass to Williams. Williams against Bridges. Shots good by Williams.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
What I love is the confidence that Seth Curry plays with, and it has him attacking the defense. A little bit too physical there defensively.
That free throw, no good.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Williams. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Here's Phillips. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Micic. Over in the corner, Williams. That's tipped. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with the deuce. Chicago leading by 4. Giddey with the bounce pass. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And that one falls for White. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. Fourth, the Bulls.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Here's Curry. Pass to Micic. Williams in the post. Vucevic on him, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Pass to Micic. Outside, Green. There's a screen by Williams. 5 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Green. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, fires it up. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
The Bulls leading by 3. Ball, the pass to Smith. On the wing, Terry. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Bridges. Here's Salon. 6 on the shot clock. Richards passes to Long. Over Ball.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Smith with it. Launches a 3. Jeffries with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Salon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Miles Bridges. Averaging about 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Pass to Horton Tucker. From deep. He's off on that one. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Wong. And Salon gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we got a hot story coming out of Brooklyn. And who else but Shams Charania with all the news. All right, Shams, what's going on with the Nets?
Thank you, Kevin. They are very excited to add D'Angelo Russell to their roster. He can bring them some more outside shooting and a guy who can make some smart passes. As far as they're concerned, I'm told this deal, they believe, takes them to the next level offensively.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. That's good from Craig.
Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Ball. Simpson, the pass to Richards. Here's Simpson. Shoots over Ball. Simpson, no good.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Left side, Terry. Pass to Smith. And here is Craig. Smith sets the pick for Terry. Misses the wing J. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Simpson. To the left wing. Tries from 10. It's good. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Horton Tucker with it. Hasn't made one yet. Over Jeffries. Connects on the open J. Charlotte's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. It's taken away by Smith. Ball, the pass to Craig. Misses from close range. The Hornets shooting 45% from the field early. Here's Jeffries, and there's another one for the Hornets. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen. Ball kicks to Terry. It's deflected out to Smith from downtown. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's Simpson. Long passes to Jeffries. There's the lob to the hoop. It's taken away by Smith. Now here's Terry. He's guarded close. Here's Horton Tucker. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Puts up a deep 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, leading by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Bulls leading by 7. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Micic in at the 2. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. First one falls for him. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Micic. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. And it's Green, missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams, the shot's good. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
White finds Vucevic. Here's Ball. 5 on the clock. Williams for 3. Good on the triple. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Williams, a screen on Green. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Hornets trail by 11. On the wing, Green. Defended by Horton Tucker. Here's Micic. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Vucevic. Williams for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Curry, a screen on Giddey. Micic can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That shot wide open. White's got 5 points so far.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Kobe White. He's around 18 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Outside Curry. Williams against Bridges. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
A shot by Williams, no good. Here's Micic. Giddey defending. To the inside. Out to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Micic. Charlotte no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 10. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Rebound by Williams.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Bridges. Here's Micic. There's Green with the three. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Now Buzelis. Williams with the block. Now here's Curry. Outside Williams. Back to Curry. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bridges has got it back down to single digits for the Hornets.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Here's the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Here's Micic. Giddey defending. There's a screen by Williams. Micic, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Micic has got 5 points now this quarter. Outside White. Outside Williams. Here's Vucevic, and just miss after miss right now.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Green. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Curry can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 6. Williams dishes to White. From outside the arc. That's good from Williams, the assist by White. Williams has got 17 now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's White. 5 points in the game. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead. Curry kicks to Bridges. They set the pick. No good on the 3. Bulls have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Green with a screen for Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
High post Vucevic over Williams. Again, Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Now here's Green. Saw him with 10 points last game. Outside Curry. Pass to Micic. Outside Williams. Here's Micic. Shoots over Vucevic. Not that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Micic.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In second, the Hornets.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Here's Phillips. They set the pick. Ball from long range. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Jeffries can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 13. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Good on both.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Here is Jeffries. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Takes the three. Wong's shot is off. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Ball finds Smith. Now, here's Craig. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for Chicago, Torrey Craig. At the line for 2.
That's good from Craig. Both free throws good from Craig. Hornets trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wong's shot is off. Pass to Phillips. And here's Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Outside, ball. No good off the front iron.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Bulls making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Number 22, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Chicago leading by 14. Now, Craig, he has 5. A beautiful reverse layup. Craig's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we played aggressive and try to be present in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's all we need to do, you know, when we start the game up right, and we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. And they say these days, the headlines from trades drive fan interest just as much as the games do.
And I find that offensive, Ernie. People need to appreciate the skill and talent on the court.
Yeah, Ernie, players are people too. This isn't some fantasy game or something.
Guys, don't misunderstand. That isn't what I said. It's other people. Like that camera guy over there.
Oh, let's get him then.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Hornets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chicago leading by 16. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Kobe White. And it's Phillips in at the 3 slot. Here's Curry. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Fires for 3. A rebound by Phillips. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And he makes the first. so he gets them both. Hornets trail by 21. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9.
This guy doesn't need a whole lot of space, right? Seth Curry's so good at finding his window as a pick-and-roll basketball player.
Pass to Phillips. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. He has 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Curry setting the pick for Green. And the 3 off target. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. And he banks in the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Giddey goes in. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
Here's Micic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
First free throw is good. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for the Bulls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Bulls leading by 19 points. To the paint, Bridges with the steal. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Williams. Knocked loose.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Williams finds Vucevic. Giddey with it. Vucevic's screen on Green. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. He takes it in. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Those defenders just look. Moment. Let's check out the stats for Vucevic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging 19 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Bridges finds Curry. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets.
It's on display that scoring comes naturally to Seth Curry. If he gets a couple of buckets, boy, that zone is starting to feel pretty hot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Micic. 10 points for him. Bridges misses. Here's Williams. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Curry kicks to Bridges. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Vucevic is screen on Green. Craig passes to Williams. Here's White. Drains the three-pointer. White's got 13.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Williams in the post. Vucevic defending. Williams kicks to Green. Shoots it up. Another shot, and Williams with the nice bucket inside. He's got 10.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Torrey Craig. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Bruce Ellis, number one.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Over in the corner, Williams. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges dishes to Curry. Pass to Micic. From beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, White. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Curry passes to Green. And here is Williams. Vucevic defending. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
White finds Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Bridges. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And that one falls for Williams.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Green up on top. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Pass to Diabate. And a deep 3 from Curry. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. White the pass to Giddey. White looking around. Here's Williams. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Back to Curry. Here's Diabate. Nothing on the board. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giddey kicks to Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Defense right on him. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hornets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Wong. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. No good with the triple. Well, the Hornets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Wong. Richards with it. Vucevic defending. Clock at 6. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Jeffries. And the Hornets miss again. Chicago has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Craig can't get it to go. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Wong. Here's Salon. From the baseline. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Vucevic kicks the ball. And it's blocked. Here's Salon. 7 points in the game. Down low. Oh, that's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Kobe White. And Terry subbed in for Josh Giddey. Wong's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here is Smith, still without a basket. Shot by Terry, no good. 1:52 left in the third. They need this, and it's good on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Horton Tucker finds ball, drives to the hoop, and they pick up 2. Ball's got 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Richards. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. He has 7. Smith sets the pick for Terry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
.56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Wong. To the middle, takes it from 10, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Horton Tucker. Off target from three-point range. The Hornets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Long passes to Simpson. Here's Salon. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Jeffries. Pass to Wong. Here's Simpson. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Chicago, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Seth Curry, and it's Jeffries in at the 4 slot, so that's the group out there for Charlotte. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
No good on the second free throw. White with it. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Vucevic over Jeffries. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Curry against White. Here's Micic. With the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
At the line for 2, Vasily Micic.
And the first one drops. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Williams up on top. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got 32 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Pass to Salon. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
The free throw drops for Curry. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And here are the Hornets now. The Bulls knocking down the three. Micic tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
The offensive rebound, and Salon gets it to go.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And here are the Bulls now. Outside, White. Here's Vucevic. Connects on the 17-footer.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's White. Back to Giddey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Here's Salon. Vucevic defending. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Micic. Not really his range, and it's off target.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Now here's Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Ball kicks to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for White. The teardrop falls in. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Green with a screen on Giddey. Micic, it's tipped.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Williams. At the elbow, Vucevic. Back to Williams. And he converts the layup. 39 points for Williams.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him. Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Back to White for three. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Ball penetrating. That shot misses.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
On its way from Curry for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Curry's got 26.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Ball, the bounce pass. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Curry on the wing. White covering. The shot by Curry, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. They are just killing him on the interior.
So it's the Hornets now after the Bulls pick up 2. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
That's just great pressure resulting in Giddey getting the steal, and then he gets it up the floor in a hurry.
Outside, Green. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Back to White. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Salon. Green with a screen on Giddey. Here's Micic. Off target with his 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The kick out to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here is Jeffries. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Charlotte shooting about 45% from the floor in the 4th. Curry passes to Green. Here's Salon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside ball for the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Williams.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now, here's ball. Here's Giddey. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Back to Green. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now here's Giddey. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present our player of the game.